Dad's coming home. I think he broke his great rock picker again that he had. Yeah, it's broke again. Blew up a hose or something, so he's on his way home. I told him to get his planter ready for when I get back. Hopefully we can go. He's got one small field worked up. Be a good field to work some kinks out on. I've made it back, loaded up. I really like how much more even the weight is distributed now that the tank's up front. That worked out really good. Dad's got the planter out. It does have some 89 day in. He thinks about 20 acres. I think we're just gonna plant that out and then switch to the 100 day so we don't have to mess around, and he's working on a hydraulic hose. So let's go see what he's up to. Broke down, huh?
Just don't say nothing. We should have put new hoses on it right from the get-go.
I thought this was the new one that you put on.
Only one of them, because evidently we rerouted. We did reroute them in an inappropriate
location,
which caused bad damage. So tractor's very low on hydraulic oil. Remember when I called you this morning and I said, the remote ain't holding?
That was because it was leaking. I asked you if it was leaking.
No, it was just leaking a little bit, but when the other hose blew that drives the rock rake, that's the one I knew was leaking. To my surprise, there was two of them leaking.
Imagine that.
And we'll see when we get this all back together. Maybe there's 3-4 more leaking too. So.
I forgot how you never had any time to even eat.
Yeah, I just had to stop and have a number 2 bologna sandwich.
You're supposed to be planting.
I don't know. I want to fix my rock picker because I'm compulsive disorder here. How come I won't do nothing? How do you do this?
Hang on, let me put this down.
How come that works so good?
What do you mean?
Well, I couldn't
it's supposed to work good.
I couldn't get that out before.
Look at that, one end on. Hopefully it holds.
No, I did right.
All right, we're putting that project on hold because I think putting seed in the ground's more important.
I'd rather stay on the yard.
He's scared. He's scared. All right, so we're gonna familiarize ourselves with the machine again, go through some monitor stuff, and try to get in the cab.
Oh,
it's off to a great start, as you can see. The temper is already out. As you can see, the second attempt was successful.
It's a two-handed ladder.
I made it just fine.
Two-handed ladder.
I think we got her all set up here. We forgot to put the extended monitor in. It's been an hour since we last checked in. Maybe an hour and a half. Got our boundaries going here since they had to basically reload this whole thing because it forgot the planter and a bunch of settings got switched, but I think we've got that figured out. I think we're ready to plant. It's 5:30 at night. Typical Larson schedule. Get going when you should be quitting. What's wrong with you now? Hey, mister, let's not be locked up. Oh, we're back. All right, he's got no fertilizer on him. We're gonna wait till we get to the field so you don't have to carry that weight for 6-7 miles. I'm gonna meet him there, grab my lunch, and here's the plant 2023. I hope it goes better than it has been. Look at this guy. Look at that, that was clean. So that blown out solenoid on there is just drenching the side. I'm sure he's explained to you what's going on, but man, so hard to have nice things. Well, he's just pulling in. Field looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. That 4200 last fall, I'm really liking how it chopped up and it's nice and black, and yep. Hopefully it stays this nice like the ground conditions and we don't get massive amounts of rain like last year. Okay, we got to put a little fertilizer on him and then try to remember how to run it. That has literally got to be the slowest hose reel in the world. All right, Duggo, he's got her unfolded. Let's get it going. He's running. Okay, what are we filling here? Fill the back tank. That's this valve. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you nervous?
I sure wish all them people weren't along today.
It's always the best out of control stuff.
Better put the earplugs in.
All right, we've gone probably farther than we should have, but you can get a long ways at 10 miles an hour. So we're gonna get out, check how everything's going, check seed depth, check our new furrow force setup here and what we think of it. It's so loud. So this is our new setup on the furrow force. We're gonna check. That is, I would say, way too much pressure. We're way overpacking that. That needs to be turned down drastically. But it looks like it's closing nice. Oh, you hold them out. You hooked them out. Well, we determined to be pretty satisfied with the settings. I don't think we're gonna do much. We didn't do any setting changes.
You see where the sun is at? Looks good to me. Never better. I've lost the marker track in the sun.
Can't really see forward too well. Now you're gonna get the hate, or why don't you use auto steer?
Yeah.
I think that we got enough technology.
We're good. I get along with the marker just fine. And big highline poles over there that I'm swerving around right now, that'd be great.
You were on the brakes pretty hard there.
When you come flying in at 8 miles an hour. We should have had a left-hand reverser on this thing. I'm so used to that now from picking rock that, yeah, one more thing to get me out of control, crash and smash.
Man, that's beautiful. Feels good. I'm gonna check how his planter's doing. It's supposed to shut off when it hits the headland. We don't want overlap, we don't want skips. So we gotta verify that ain't happening. I've only dug 2 seed trenches and he's already back. I would say he has about a 15 to 20 inch skip from the end row to where it's planting. So right here is where the headland row is. Right there is the seed. So I would say 2 feet, 24 inches. Now I kind of like a gap there so that my end corn snout don't sit and knock all the corn down. So I actually do like a little bit of a gap rather than overplanting. He's already ready for the next field. All right, on to the next one. So surprisingly, the soil moisture or temperature is 51, which will go down tonight, I'm sure. The soil moisture is 44%. There it is, the big Swede. Go get him! So he's going to actually be land rolling a field Dad will probably be doing in the morning. We worked it, and it's corn on corn field, some root balls, and it just seems to be a softer environment. So we actually try to roll it to get a better seed to soil contact, plus a smoother ride for the row units. And because corn's a lot more fussy than soybeans, we generally land roll our soybeans after we plant. But not when we're planting corn on corn. So he's out of the floater, he's in the roller. It's finally my time to shine. He says he needs seed. Bit dusty. Power that up, push this button, flip this switch, unlatch that, the first fill is happening. I've got my talc conductor in there. I'm adjusting that. I don't want to put too much on because that's just a waste, but I want no trouble. That's lube for the seed. I can control all that from my remote here, and I can stand up here and fill away. That is so much faster. We gonna put more fert on or what? So here, leaving the planter for the other field? Or is it a bad idea to mix it up and let it sit overnight?
Oh, you can't do that.
Well, then we'll fill you up so you can plant it tonight.
No, I'm going home now.
Oh, my.
It's almost dark.
Well, he's gonna finish, I think he's got about 25 acres left here. Then he's gonna shut down for the night because already a little tacky out there. Not enough dry time. We like the diggers to be like a head a day, which we're ahead by a half a day, and there might still be some frost coming out. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today of the hecticness. You know, we didn't get very much done today as far as planted, but we did accomplish one major thing, and that's getting the planter going, getting the operator trained again, and everyone else trained in on their jobs again. So after this, it should be smoother, I'm hoping. So thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in to the next video, and we'll keep farming.